We're going to talk about why GPA doesn't matter when it comes to professional school applications and 4 things that you can do to make up for a bad GPA. Universities are businesses, and the students serve as both the customers and as the marketing material. The admissions process is based on picking students that will go on to make that school look good. Which begs the question, what makes a school look good? When it comes to STEM, there are 3 main factors. The first is scientific prestige. This comes down to the quality and the quantity of the research that school is putting out. Number 2 is especially pertinent to professional schools, and this is graduation or board exam passing. How well does that school prepare its students to go on to write standardized testing that will allow them to go into the workforce? The third is social prestige. What have graduates of the school gone on to achieve, and how have they contributed to society? And so, we have one big factor that is missing from this list, and that is GPA. GPA is not something that makes schools look good. So why is it so important? When it comes to sorting through hundreds or thousands of applications, it serves as a very poor but easy proxy for likelihood of achievement and intelligence. And so here's the big take, is that if you can go ahead and prove that you can make a school look good without a GPA, then your GPA doesn't matter. So how does one go about doing that? Let's go back and talk about the factors that make a university look good. Okay, let's talk about social prestige first. If you can prove that you have significantly contributed to society before you've even gone into the school, this serves as a good marker for what you'll achieve and can achieve in the future. I'm not talking about run-of-the-mill type stuff like volunteering and food bank. I'm talking about stuff that a university will actually want to advertise and will want to brag about. Something that they'll use to push to interested students and say, this is the kind of shit that our graduates achieve. So this might look something like starting a nonprofit organization or engineering some sort of solution to a big social problem. Let's look at the second, board exam pass rates. If your GPA is poor, you still need to be able to prove to the school that you are academically proficient and you are able to pass the board exam when the time comes. So on this front, you really need to do well on the admission test, whether that be the OET, the MCAT, the TAT, so on. The third is scientific prestige. In this case, you need to prove that you've contributed something significant to the scientific body of knowledge and prove that you can continue to do so. Concretely, this means publications in significant journals related to the field that you're interested in applying to. The last thing you can do to make up for a poor GPA is to be very strategic about the kinds of schools that you're applying to. Even if you have outstanding extracurricular achievements, sometimes it doesn't matter because some schools only really care about your stats. Do some research into the culture of the schools that you're applying for. What are the kinds of things that they value? What are the kinds of things that their applicants go on to do? And are you a good fit for that? After conducting this research, you really want to tailor your application and be strategic about the kinds of schools that you're applying to maximize your rate of success. If you want to learn more about my entire game plan to apply to optometry school, check out this video right over here.